What's going on, everybody? I am Will. This is Hard City Raindrops, and we're back with a little video. We're going to talk about this email that I got, and I actually hear this a lot, kind of, so I figured I'd make a video about it. The storm's like running around all crazy. The studio is under construction again, so it's kind of like a mess. But anyway, so I get this email of this guy, and he's like literally like complaining, and you heard me mention this in another video briefly, but I just wanted to specifically make a video on this because it's kind of like, dude, what the fuck? So anyway, long story short, it was basically this guy. He's just pretty much just fed up with chicks and dating, and just like totally just like, you know, the only guys that get any women are the ones with money, and you know, unless you got money and or nice cars and big houses, and you can't get a girl these days, and blah 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 blah. So, you know, and it, you know, it's like when you hear that, it's like, dude, come on. The reason why you sound like, first of all, you sound like a whiny fucking bitch. Let me just point that out there right now. The reason why that it perceives as guys with money get women are because guys with money are successful because they don't take no shit. It starts like, it just so happens that, you know, they're successful with dating and women because they know how to negotiate, they know how to get what they want, and if they're not getting treated the way they want to be treated, they're done, they're out. It's a simple thing. It's not like you know, flashing money. Of course, if you want a hooker, that's a different story, you know what I mean? But that's not what he's talking about. So he's got this girl, and it's funny because I have a friend who's like this too, actually. And he's basically friend zoning himself, and that's like a bad way to go. You know, like when you do that, when you call a girl too much, when you're just like, oh, you know, take your time, just get back to me when you want, and we'll keep in touch, let's just talk, let's just be friends. Oh, you don't want to date right now, I understand. Dude, fuck that. That is a bitch move, and girls will see all over, and they're gonna walk all over you. You know, you're probably, and you're not telling, like in the email it doesn't say this, it's like, but I already know what you're doing. You're calling her every week or twice a week or maybe 3 times a week, and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing, having conversation on the phone, or texting, or, you know, hey, what's up? You know, that's not what you want to do. You want to just basically get to the point, you know? Hey, you want to go on a date? Are we going to go out on a date or not? If not, give me a call back when you're ready to go on a date. It's real simple, kind of, it's a simple thing. It doesn't have to be over, like, thought, you know, oh, do I call her? You know, no, you don't call her. Simple. Don't call her. You know, if she calls you, great. Say, hey, what's up? Oh, just saying, I haven't heard from you in a few days. Okay, cool. So what are you doing this weekend? You want to go out for a drink? Oh, I can't, I'm busy. All right, well, you know, maybe some other time. I got to get going. Hang up. Don't ignore, like, a lot of guys think, oh, just ignore her and she'll keep calling, and that's actually not true. There's a difference between ignoring a chick and then just making the perception that you have other options. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you don't have any other options. Maybe she's the only girl, but you don't want her to know that. So if you're constantly calling her and texting her and DMing her and liking her photos on Instagram and whatever, and, you know, that is going to lead to stalkerish behavior. You know, you look at these, like, movies nowadays, like, especially, like, Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man is literally scared to be rejected by this girl. That is not alpha male quality. That's backwards. You know, she should be chasing him around. Too, in a sense, she does, but it's like, you know, you even look at some of the other movies, like Notebook. You know, The Notebook is a perfect example. This guy waits out front of this girl's window. He's, like, sending her letters. He's, like, you know, right out front of her house. That, in real life, will end you up in jail. That's a stalker. You don't want to do these things. That is not how you're going to get the girl. In the movie it is, because it's ass backwards, because these writers are idiots. But take a look at movies from the 50s and the 40s and the 30s. You know, the girl did the chasing. the guy's alpha male. He's just going around doing his thing. He's out there, you know, finding his purpose in life and not a care in the world. Chin up, chest up. Boom, you know. You don't have to really worry about anything else. She'll come to you. The right girl will come to you. You don't have to, like, you know, have all these, like these things that the movies tell you nowadays. Like, you have to be this, you have to be that. Like, what you just have to do is follow your purpose and be a fucking man. And man the fuck up and don't be scared to be afraid to be rejected. It's going to happen. It does happen. It happens to me all the time. It's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Just move on. See, there's other girls. There's going to be other girls. It doesn't seem like that at first. It's easy for me to say that because, you know, but there is. So when you have a chick, right, and you don't have any other options, you know, you're probably out there, this dude, I know this type of dude, you know, you're like, oh, you know, you're just the greatest, beautiful girl I've ever seen. You're the only girl I want to talk to. There's no other girl like you. Those are things that she's looking at that and being like, this dude's obsessed with me. You know what I mean? This is not what you want. You want to remain a mystery. You want her to want to figure you out. It's a 100% fact that girls are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. If you're telling her that you like her and all this other shit, then you're not leaving any room for mystery. Girls want to figure things out. They don't want you to tell them that. They want to figure that out for themselves. So keep that in mind. And, you know, it's like, leads back to like the behavior. Like, when you behave like that, like a beta male, like a guy who's not confident, then girls are going to see all over that. Women will see all over that. Alpha females will see all over that. And, you know, it's just not going to get you very far at all. And that's why you're having issues. You know, it's not about having money or anything like that. But like, when you start practicing these things, for me, honestly, dude, go get the book by Corey Wayne, 3% Man. If you're having other problems in life, go read The Power of Now by Edgar Tolle. If you're having even more problems, go read The 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. These are great books that'll help you figure out a path and just really kind of block out all that other shit that's like kind of, because it's really simple. You just got to simplify things and stop acting like a fucking whiny bitch, because, you know, it's all over you. They see that. You leak it out of your fucking veins and your pores that you're not confident. You can't get what you want. You know, do I look like a fucking guy that can't get what he wants? I'm going to get whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Not to be cocky about it, but it's like, that's how you got to be. You know, like, look at James Bond. Is James Bond texting, oh, well, yeah, baby, I miss you? Fuck no. You know, he just pops up because they beg him for it. You know what I mean? They're just there. Oh, James. Look at it. Look at how James Bond is. You know, that'll never change. That's how it should be. You know, now you don't want to run through 100 different girls if you're looking for one chick. That's, you know, the Hollywood part of it. But, you know, it's kind of like James Bond isn't going to be chasing women around. Can you see James Bond chasing a girl around his Aston Martin DB9? No. So it's not about money. It's not about anything else. It's about following your purpose and doing quality things in life, like just being happy, just being like, just not really like you have other options. She's not the only girl in the world. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Okay, hey, you don't want to go out with me? That's fine. Maybe some other time. Like, you don't, like, the last thing you want to do, and I said this before, is when a chick asks you out, or when you ask a girl out, she says no, she turns you down. You don't want to say, well, what about next weekend? Or what about this day? Or what about that day? No. All you got to say is, okay, maybe some other time. Done. It's a done deal after that, because then she's thinking, wait a minute, what does he mean some other time? He's not going to, does he have someone else? And they think like that. That's like what they think about. And I'm sure there's going to be some chick that watches this video and like cringes right now, but you know I'm fucking right. You know I'm fucking right. So, anyway, be mystery. When you get the date, set a date. And if you really like the girl, try to make try to make a one date like 3 dates. Like try to go to multiple places, like maybe one bar, another bar, a mini golf, or like, you know, maybe a walk and a bar. Not stay away from movies, stay away from social gatherings with other friends on the first date. Save that for like the third or fourth, because you want to just get to know her. You want to talk to her, let her do most of the talking. Don't talk about yourself. Don't fucking brag about yourself. Let it, you know, she asks you about your job, say, do quick, boom, I do this, bang, 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 but what do you do? And she'll probably spend a half hour talking about that. Girls love to talk about themselves. When guys talk about themselves, it comes off weird and cocky, and they don't like it. So just keep it simple and just let her do the talking. You're interested in her. She just wants you to be there emotionally for her. You know what I mean? Like, women are emotional beings. They don't want you to be the emotional person. If you're emotional and you're like, you're detached from your masculine, she's gonna fucking see that. And that's what you're doing right now when you say, fucking girls, and they want to go out and get laid. All they got to do is, ask, and they can get laid. We have to do all. Well, yeah, that's because that's just how it is. I don't know what the answer to that is, but that is true. Actually, there's a YouTube video where a guy, he asked like 100 girls if they want to sleep with him. And not one of them said yes. And then he got like slapped, water thrown on him, all kinds of shit. And then a girl did it to 100 guys. And I think it was like something like 85% of them, the guy said yes. When she was like, hey, would you sleep with me? Do you want to go sleep with me? And so that, yeah, but like, that's, I don't know really, like, if you can like use that, that doesn't happen, Girls, I think of it like this, like, all right, when a girl's a little girl, when she's a young girl, and I learned this from Corey Wayne, so I got to give him a shout out on it. When a girl's a young girl, and she's her father, right, her dad, and something happens, maybe she gets bullied at school, maybe, other girls are picking on her, or maybe she falls and scrapes her knee or some shit like that. She runs to her daddy and says, daddy, daddy, daddy. She sits on his lap for a minute. Dad's always there. And dad says, oh, what's up, baby, whatever. Daughter, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't have a daughter, so I don't know. I don't think you call your daughter baby. Maybe, I don't know. That rhymed. But no, whatever they say, and make them feel special again, and then send them on their way. The dad's always there. The dad's a mountain. Dad's a rock, Girls come and go. They're like fucking cats. You have to be the rock. They're going to come and go as they fucking please. If you start chasing them, they are going to go farther and farther away. Try to chase a cat. What happens? They run. You can't chase a cat. The cat has to come to you. You're sitting on a couch at your friend's house, and they have a cat, right? What does the cat do? Does the cat come up to you, sniffs around, maybe like purrs up on you, and then see you later? It's the same fucking thing. Literally the same thing. You try to go pet the cat. What happens? It gets the fuck out and runs away. So you got to kind of think about it like, don't you dare hit that thing. Now, dogs are different. My dog, he would love for me to chase him all over the place. It's a game for her. I have a girl dog. But anyway, so when little girls grow up, it's the same fucking thing. You have to be that rock. You have to be that mountain. You have to be there for her when she's having emotional fucking shit going on. And you have to be the masculine. You know what I mean? You have to be the alpha male. You have to be strong. You have to stand up. You have to say, everything's going to be okay. Let her talk. Let her speak. Don't give the worst thing you can do, and I've learned this, plenty of different women, is to just give advice without asking, hey, do you want my advice? Or you just want me to shut the fuck up or listen? And that's really all you got to do is just listen. Most times they don't want your advice. If you do, just get, it depends. That's like relationship stuff, boyfriend, girlfriend stuff. But, as far as like, just seeing a chick, generally you're not going to really want to give advice. If it's a chick that is, you're just meeting for the first time and you're out together and she starts fucking going off about her job and other shit like that, at that point you might want to be like, all right, is this the kind of person I want? You got to evaluate that yourself. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm just going to be like, all right, I probably ain't gonna, I need you to be all about me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about your job. I do, but not when I'm just first trying to meet a chick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about like Johnny didn't fill the paper printer with paper or something. So yeah, I don't know about the whole, like, fuck women, I'm fucking done. You know, dude, you just got to stop being a pussy. You got to stop being a bitch, dude. Grow a set of fucking balls and be a man. Get what you want. Go take what you want. If a girl's not into you, walk away. Fuck it. Walk away. That's it. Don't be another one. And if she's not in you, walk the fuck away. Find another one. There will be one. And most times another, if it's a chick you're just meeting, she's going to be like, whoa, 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 you're not going nowhere. Where are you going, dude? You know, unless you're a whiny little bitch and you're calling too much and you're asking her things and, you know, you're bugging the shit out of her. Go out with me, go out with me, go out with me. Why don't you like me? Asking a female why she won't go out with you or why she rejected you is right there, written all over your face, that you are not confident who you are. You don't need to fucking know why. It doesn't matter. You deserve to be there. You're there for a reason. You know, it's when you ask her, why don't you like me? It's like you're wondering who you are. She knows that. She's going to see all over it. So, you know, this is kind of simple things. If you don't need to ask why, you just need to say, okay, I'm sorry that you, I wouldn't even say that. I would just say, okay, I hope you find what you're looking for. If you change your mind, you have my number. See you around. Have a nice life. Adios. Peace. And that's it. Simple. It doesn't have to be, oh, why don't you like me? Is something wrong with me? That's what you're saying to her. You're saying to her, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve to be here. I'm not confident in who I am. And she's not going to tell you that directly, but that is what you're wearing on your scent. So anyway, dude, I hope this helps. I don't mean to be like an asshole to you or something, but like I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, dude, this is what you need to do. To be honest with you, man, you're just being a bitch. And you just need to stand up and read the Corey Wayne book, The 3% Man. I mean, that's a great book to learn and read. The information in that book is great. It's not like a lot of people look at it like, you're just a fucking player. It's not about that. Like, yeah, sure, if you want to go play girls, that's whatever you want to do. But like for a guy like me, I'm looking for one chick. You know what I mean? Like, but keep your options open. Date like 4 or 5 girls a month. You know, don't just date one chick and be like, oh, it's set, done. You know, date 5 girls, date 6 girls. Like, you don't want to like leave your options open because you just never really know. And until that one girl that comes and blows the fucking socks off you, then really, you don't really need to waste your fucking time looking for approval. Approval-seeking behavior is going to get you nowhere. You know who you are. Be who you are. Stand up for what you believe in. Be a fucking alpha male. Chest up, chin up, smirk. You know what the fuck's going on. Have a little swagger. You know what I mean? Simple stuff, guys. So that's it for this video. I hope you use that information that I gave you wisely. Stop fucking texting her. Stop calling her. Period. Done deal. You know, you don't need tons of money. You just need tons of confidence. Money will come along with that. When you do this kind of shit, when you act like this, when you have masculine alpha male behaviors, and when you deal with women like that, after a while, dude, I promise you, I fucking promise that life will be easier. Don't you dare. Life will be easier. And things will just fall in line. Your job, maybe you'll find a better job, and you'll use those tools for negotiating a better job or for, you know, whatever, because the strongest negotiating position you can have is to be able to walk away and mean it. If you're not getting what you want out of something, walk away and never look back. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoy the video. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Construction going on at the Hard City house. Some things are happening. We're going to be back on track the second week in December with new cameras and all kinds of fancy stuff all going on in here. So the channel is upgrading and changing. Things are happening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!